There is a global scramble unfolding, quiet, strategic, and more decisive than any war of the past century. And it revolves around something most people have never seen, yet rely on every single day: critical minerals. Lithium, cobalt, nickel, graphite, rare earth elements. These are the lifeblood of electric vehicles, smartphones, solar panels, AI chips, satellites, and defense systems. As the world moves away from oil and towards electricity, these minerals are becoming the new oil, and the fight to control them is reshaping global politics, economies, and alliances. The demand has skyrocketed, not just from the booming EV and renewable sectors, but also from the growing digital and defense race. However, the supply chains are brittle, dangerously concentrated. China controls not only the mining in many African and Latin American countries, but also dominates refining and processing, handling over 80% of the world's rare earths. This isn't just market share, it's geopolitical leverage, and Beijing knows it. When the US pushed back on tech exports, China quietly threatened rare earth export bans, a move that sent tremors across global industries. This dependency has triggered alarm in the West. The United States and European Union are now racing to diversify, signing mining deals with friendly nations, investing in recycling, exploring asteroid mining, and forming alliances like the Mineral Security Partnership (MSP) to counter China's dominance. At the same time, countries in Africa and Latin America, long treated as resource colonies, are pushing back, demanding local processing, equity stakes, and environmental justice. The rules of the game are changing, and into this evolving chessboard steps India, cautiously but with increasing clarity. For years, India lacked a coherent mineral policy, despite having significant untapped reserves. But today that's changing. The discovery of lithium reserves in Jammu and Kashmir and promising deposits in Rajasthan, Odisha, and Karnataka have brought new hope. India has released a list of 30+ critical minerals, formed Kabil or Khanij Bidesh India Limited to invest in foreign mining, and signed strategic mineral cooperation agreements with Australia, Argentina, and Africa. Policies have been aligned with industrial goals. The PLI schemes for EVs, batteries, and solar modules are driving downstream demand, and green manufacturing ambitions are now closely tied to mineral security. But India's challenge is multi-layered. On one front, it must balance economic growth with environmental and ethical mining practices, ensuring that mineral extraction doesn't come at the cost of forests, tribal rights, or water security. On another front, it must secure its place in the global mineral order through smart diplomacy, regional partnerships, and trade routes that cannot be choked during crises. The Quad Alliance, with the US, Japan, and Australia, now includes talks on critical minerals, and India's presence there is no coincidence. This is not just about raw materials, it's about power. Who owns the supply chains? Who can fuel the green future? Who builds the batteries, the chips, the drones, the satellites? India's strategic mineral awakening could create millions of jobs, boost high-tech manufacturing, and reduce costly import dependencies. But it could also expose vulnerabilities if we don't build refining capacity, invest in tech R&D, or ensure domestic coordination. The stakes are high and the clock is ticking. Minerals are silent. They don't shout like missiles or tanks, but they power the very systems that shape tomorrow's wars and peace. If oil shaped the 20th century, critical minerals will define the 21st. For India, this is more than a resource race. It is a defining test of vision, speed, and strategic clarity. Will India become a global mineral powerhouse, secure, sustainable, and self-reliant, or will it be left watching the world race ahead again?